In the cold North Atlantic, where the wild waves roar, on the grand banks of Newfoundland in 1994, the turbot swam in plenty, a treasure of the deep. But Spanish trawlers plundered, stealing what we'd keep. Oh, the fish were our fortune, our pride and our right, but foreign nets kept dragging through the cold, dark night. From Ottawa to St. John's, the cry went up in scorn. A hero rose to save us, Brian Tobin was born. Ho, 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 ho. Now Tobin, he was cunning, with a glint in his eye. The minister of fisheries, he'd never let it lie. He called the Spanish poachers, said, "You've crossed the line, my friends. This is Canada's ocean, and your thieving days will end." He climbed aboard the warship HMS Terre-Neuve, with a crew of hardy sailors and a heart both fierce and true. They sailed into the fog, where the Spanish trawlers crept, and found the East-Eye fishing where no foreign net should be swept. Ho, 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 ho. "Lay down your nets," cried Tobin, his voice like thunder rolled. But the Spanish captain laughed, thinking he was bold. So Tobin gave the order, and the cannons roared to life. A shot across the bow cut the fog like a knife. Oh, the East-Eye tried to flee, but she couldn't match our speed. The warship chased her down like a wolf upon its feet. They boarded her at dawn, with the maple leaf held high, and seized those illegal nets 'neath the stormy northern sky. Now some may call it reckless, some may call it brash, but Tobin stood for Canada with a patriotic lash. He hauled those nets to shore and showed the world our might. The Turbotonator proved that Canada would fight. Hail Captain Canada, the Turbotonator's name. With fire in his heart, he staked our rightful claim. On the high seas he battled, with a warship bold and grand. For the turbot and our honor he defended Newfoundland. Oh, back home the crowds were cheering, from Halifax to the Rock. They sang of Captain Tobin, who'd faced the foreign clock. He stood before the nation, with those nets piled high and wide, and said, "This is our ocean, and we'll guard it with our pride." The world took note of Canada, a nation strong and free. No longer would they plunder our fish beneath the sea. The turbot swam in peace, thanks to Tobin's daring deed. A legend carved in salt water, a hero we all need. Hail Captain Canada, the Turbotonator's name. With fire in his heart, he staked our rightful claim. On the high seas he battled, with a warship bold and grand. For the turbot and our honor he defended Newfoundland. Oh, 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 oh. So salute Captain Canada Tobin, our hero of the tide. The man who fought for turbot with a nation by his side. In the annals of our history, his name will ever soar. The Turbotonator's triumph in the great Turbot War.